welcome you in for the first time this season on our road to the championships. The first broadcast of the 2025-2026 high school basketball season. Sean Larken with you. Derrick Lee to my right. Mike Holt back in studio, and we are moments away from getting this thing tipped off, rocking and rolling. And again, if you joined us for the Gridiron Gumbo Show, we appreciate that. Again, we'll talk a little bit more NFL, all that good stuff during the halftime and all that. You know, we'll figure it out. We'll figure out a window to get that in because there's always more to trash the Falcons about. We'll get started with the girls' game first. The Lady Eagles trying to make it back to Hammond for the 5th straight season. A couple of state championships sandwiched in between two semifinal games appearances. Look, this is a team, we talked about it last year. If that game goes 5 more minutes, they're in the state final. But that is in the rear view. It is a team that did not lose much as far as production, as far as like number of players. But when you lose arguably, actually, no, there is no argument. When you lose the most decorated athlete in the school's history, that's a lot to, you got to replicate that production. And they'll do it with some depth. That is what the calling card will be for Coach Kiley and the Lady Eagles this year. They have a couple of girls that were not able to play last year due to the transfer portal, I guess we'll call it. But they're back. And, again, you're not going to be able to replace one player. You know this, football, basketball. You can't replace one player with one. You're going to have to replace the production of one player with 3 or 4. Figure it out from there. But this is a team that has high expectations. We interviewed Coach Kiley plenty of times during the football season. He'd come up, pop into the press box. This is a team that expects to be back in Hammond again. I expect them to be back, and this time they expect to be in the state final. Starting 5, Haley Calcote, Raylan Ferris, Brooklyn Cass, Case James, Marley Jones. For the Lady Panthers of Stanley, who are 4-2, already got 6 games in. Jade Jones, Micah Alexander, Harper Rutherford, Olivia Hatcher, and Braylon Weeks. Bear with us. It's the first time we're doing this season. Raylan Ferris in the mid-circle, jumping it up against Jade Jones. And Stanley will win the tip going from left to right on your radio dial to open us up here in Rosepine. Again, game number 1, we're underway for the high school basketball season. They'll swing it over onto the perimeter. That's Braylon Weeks. Weeks hands it back off to Jones. Weeks has it. Also, just bear with me on the lineups. I did get the rosters just about 2 o'clock this afternoon and got them printed out. So Stanley working from left to right. It's Mike Alexander with it at the top, and now a loose ball. Raylan Ferris has got it into the front court. And the layup too strong. Case James tried to go up. She'll get it back to Raylan Ferris, who misses a bunny there. That's not a – she'll like to have that one back. So empty trip after the turnover for the Lady Eagles. Back comes Stanley into the front court. Alexander will put on the brace there, guarded by Calcote. She'll swing it back to Jade Jones. Marley Jones picks her up. Jones on Jones action. That one kicked out for 3. Alexander misses everything. Long rebound off the hands of Brooklyn Cass. So what do you think so far? Pretty good pace here.
So far, so good. I'm loving the defense that Rosepine is showing, especially I'm sorry if I messed her name up. Haley
Calcote. There you go. Yeah, you'll learn him. Free ball off the inbound is short. That one picked up by Ferris, and running the floor is Case James, and she'll have the layup on the other end, and the Lady Eagles on the board here for the first time in the 2025-2026 season, and it's by number 25, Case James. We'll talk a little bit more about her when we have dead ball. She can shoot it from outside. If she gets going, this offense is so much more deadly. As at practice yesterday, on the other end, Marley Jones, a nice block. Jade Jones was backing her, blocking her all the way into the painted area, and a nice job not to foul it in the block out of bounds. So it'll be Jade Jones to trigger it in under the basket for the Lady Panthers of Stanley, 4-2. They'll get that one to Jones, and the layup is good, and the foul. I believe they're going to get Lacasse trying to rotate over.
A great play by Jones to use her physicality to get inside of the paint and to draw contact.
Yeah, look, there was a lot of contact. There was a lot of contact earlier, but Jones avoided it and got the block, and Jade Jones gets the N1 on the free throw. Had a phone call. So whoever that was is obviously not listening to this broadcast. Lady Eagles are going to throw it away, and we'll go back to Stanley. And look, I went to the scrimmage against Maryville. Rosepine started off really slow in that one. And then they got out and run. They got out to run, and that was all she wrote. And that's against a very good Maryville team, but they were able to clamp down defensively. Same with Pickering. Pickering was up 14-12. Then they weren't. They didn't score again for the rest of the game. They played Lagrange in the preseason as well. So again, their first real test here on the road to Hammond begins against Stanley, who leads 3-2 with 6:11 to play. Raylan Ferris nearly picks the pocket of Alexander, and now we'll have a jump ball. You're going to see a lot of that, Derek.
I'm loving it. I like that. I like that.
You'll see a lot of scrambles for the loose ball. That possession area right there will get the workout.
It shows that they want to win. It shows that they're not scared to hit the deck.
Raylan Ferris from downtown. That one off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by Stanley and then poked away by Marley Jones, but it'll stay with the Lady Panthers. Yeah, look, this is a team, and obviously you haven't, unless you've been scouting them without me watching. This is the first time you've seen the Lady Eagles play. They are going to look chaotic at times. They're going to go fast, and they're going to get back on defense. Now running the floor, Lady Panthers shot up no good, and the rebound pulled down by Haley Calco. Haley into the front court. We'll get it over to Case James. From the corner, 3 ball is good. Case has all 5. Lady Eagles regain the lead 5-3. Again, if she can get going early, watch out. Mike Alexander for the Lady Panthers will walk it up. Stanley in the road blacks with the blue lettering and numerals trimmed in white.
Just trying to get something going.
And Jones working on Jones, and she'll pick up the foul. Marley, again, Marley's taller, but Jade Jones, just a little bit more physical, and she is using her body to just kind of get deeper into that zone, and she'll be at the free throw line. Marley Jones picks up her first foul. And the first free throw is no good.
I'm loving that Stanley is trying to get any easy buckets.
Yeah, I mean,
slow down the pace.
Worst case scenario, you're going to get the bigs into foul trouble. Now we have a whistle and maybe a lane violation or some sort or something. I don't know.
I never really thought they would call that in high school.
Oh, they call it all the time. Okay. I didn't really see much there. Okay. So gets one on the house. Jade Jones has all 4. It's Case James 5, Jade Jones 4. Nice pass. Case goes down. The extra pass from Lacasse to Calco is missed, but then Lacasse cleans it up, and Brooklyn puts it off the window. It's 7-4, 5 minutes to play here in the opening quarter. So again, Brooklyn Lacasse worked our way in the rotation a lot last year. Now some perimeter defense here. Haley Calco pops out. Again, Noah Maya Shine, arguably the best perimeter defender in the state, definitely in the area. So Haley, just as good, just as quick, will pop out. Now it's Marley Jones, but Jade Jones pulling her out beyond the arc. And now she'll take it off the dribble. Good help and a block. And I don't know, there was a lot of contact there. And that will be Stanley basketball. Man, I don't know how that wasn't a foul.
Let it rock.
No subs yet. We'll let you know when somebody checks in here right under us at the scores table. Same 5. Harper Rutherford gets it out. Braylon Weeks. Weeks nearly has it turned over, and Haley Calco is still hounding Micah Alexander, and that one's going to stay with Stanley. They're having to earn every bit of it here.
Calco is definitely just being just a menace on the defensive.
Yeah, look, if you hadn't watched her, she's going to probably lead the team in rebounding.
Okay.
And if you look at her, she shouldn't. Jones spins into Raylan Ferris, and that'll be a jump ball. Good job, Raylan Ferris, another player here that got experience last year, started, and Coach Kiley is expecting her to make the jump, as am I. Case James dumps it down to Raylan, inside out to Marley Jones for 3. Good ball movement, and that one is cash. Good inside-out play by the Lady Eagles. They now lead it 10-4. 4 minutes and counting here in the opening quarter. Calco picking up the point guard, Alexander, all the way down the floor. Now into the front court. Braylon Weeks calling for help. They'll swing it into the corner. 3 ball up over there across the way. No good. Rebound out to Marley Jones. She's looking to push. Into the front court she goes. Still hadn't given it up. She'll kick it out. Case James, little head fake. Bounces it into Calco off the window short. And the referee right in my way. That one's saved. Back to Stanley. Couldn't really tell who had that one, but again, Rosepine unable to keep it alive. Back comes Jade Jones. She looks like she's kind of operating here, running the show. She'll bounce it over to Alexander. 3.5 minutes to play here in the opening quarter. Lady Eagles lead Stanley 10-4. That one coming our way, and Case didn't want to dive over and hit Amber to my left. She's trying to keep her scorebook clean. Active hands by Case James. Ball will stay with the Lady Panthers.
If I'm being honest, anybody besides Jade Jones has to make a play, because
that time she got a good steal on Marley, and Marley fouls her again, beat off the entry pass, but that was a great seal. And Marley Jones picks up 2 quick ones here in the first quarter. But again, she is having to deal with arguably the toughest guard on the floor. Jay Jones back to the free throw line.
And it looks like Allie Wilson-O'Bain is going to sub in.
Yep, Allie Wilson. That's one of the players last year that Coach Pally didn't have at his disposal. Had to sit and watch and help out on the bench, again transferring in. First free throw, no good. Jones goes 1 for 2. She's got 5, all 5. This 10-5, Lady Eagles lead. Raylan Ferris gets it into the front court. She's picked up at the three-point line. Paige James with it now. A little head fake. She'll swing it over to Calco. Lines up a 3 from the wing. That one off the front iron, no good. Nice rebound by Lacaz over the defender. And Brooklyn Lacaz, a couple of offensive putbacks. She's got 4. Lead is 7, 12-5. Calco picking up Alexander all the way back near the baseline. She gets it into the front court. And now it's O'Banion. Allie's duty to guard Jay Jones down there.
Let's see if she can do a better job than.
Yeah, Marley got that first one off. This one's going to be a 3 at the top.
Ooh.
And that one nearly in. But the rebound, Rutherford short off the iron. Paige James wide open from the wing. She's already hit 1. That one off the front rim, no good. Calco gets the rebound, but we'll have a whistle. I think it's going the other way. Raylan Ferris with the push-off down low. But I told you, Haley Calco right there, right place, right time. She has no business getting as many rebounds as she does, but she works hard and gets them.
I mean, those are the best players to have on your team is the point guards who are destined, who want to go get the ball.
And nearly loose, trying to dribble through traffic is Alexander. O'Banion hits the deck. And up across Lacaz gets it to Case James. She'll let the offense get into the front court. Running the floor. Look at that. Brooklyn Lacaz gets the turnover, gets it up, and runs the floor and is the beneficiary of an easy bucket. She's got 6 here in the opening frame. It's 14-5. 2 minutes to play in quarter number 1. Stanley needs a bucket bad. They'll go to the rim, and that one's sent out the door by Raylan Ferris. And she's got a little bit of size there on Braylon Weeks. And our next sub,
Caroline Moss.
Caroline Moss coming in. She's another one Coach Kylie did not have last year. She's an 8th grader, one of the best defenders. That's not my words. Those are his. And I watched her play a little bit so far. And so far, so good. 8th grader should give this team just even more deep of a rotation. Again, active hands. Haley Calcote tips it to Raylan Ferris. She's got numbers into the front court. She'll take it herself. And that one, no good. O'Banion gets the rebound for a moment, and now out of the pile. Jay Jones into the front court. It's 1-on-4. She will wait for some teammates to arrive. Sydney Davis walks to the scorer's table. Jones with it now. O'Banion guarding her. And that's a good job there. No foul. O'Banion knocks it out. Just kind of posts it around.
Hit it off the knee of Jones.
Oh, so they did call it. Okay, yeah. Initially, it looked like they had signaled Rosepine basketball. So the turnover, Moss gets it over to Case James on the far wing. Back to Moss. Moss down low to O'Banion. Case James on the rotation. She'll set up for 3. That one off the back iron, no good. Long rebound, Caroline Moss active already. She'll get it to Allie O'Banion Wilson. That 3 way long, but the tap out. Looked like it was going to Rosepine, but it goes back to Stanley.
They got a better team than we do.
They do.
We're sitting down.
And look, there wasn't a miscommunication between baseline ref and the guy, so they were all on the same page. And now a trap here in the backcourt. Nice throw up ahead, Harper Rutherford. They break the press for the moment, and up ahead, the foul, no basket. Well, a good job. Olivia Hatcher gets in there, and she'll head to the free throw line.
O'Banion picks up her first foul of the first game.
Wilson, Allie Wilson O'Banion with 1, Marley Jones with 2. That one, again, that wasn't Jay Jones there, but you said it. Somebody else is going to have to take the load off. And the first free throw rattles out. No subs. 5 on the floor for the Lady Eagles. Sydney Davis, Case James, Haley Calcote, Caroline Moss, and Allie Wilson O'Banion. 0 for 2, but the offensive rebound, Stanley has it. Alexander down there in the paint, and that'll be a tie-up. Should stay with Stanley. This is the Lady Eagles team looking for their 5th straight trip to Hammond. Braylon Weeks back up top to Micah Alexander.
Good pressure by Calco.
Yeah, she's going to guard nearly at midcourt here. And here comes the help from Davis. They'll pop it out. Jay Jones with it now. Jones trying to get around Wilson O'Banion, and she kills her dribble. Great defense here on the perimeter by the Lady Eagles with 25 seconds to play in the quarter. They lead by 9.
We're going to have to break that press to get a shot off.
Penetrates, kicks, and again, active hands ends up into the hands of Calcote, who had it stripped, put it right to Case James. Nice pass. Calcote can't finish, but the offensive rebound by Moss. Still on the deck, out to James. Case for 3. That one is good. Good hustle by the Lady Eagles. It looked frantic. They had numbers, still able to cash one in. Case has 8 here in the opening quarter. And as the horn sounds, the Lady Eagles lead after 1, 17-5. It's the road to the championships on today's Country 105.7.
Dale Peterson, pharmacist, and the staff at Rosepine Family Pharmacy are proud supporters of the Road to the Championships. Rosepine Family Pharmacy knows that the combination of academics and athletics help young people become well-adjusted citizens. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Call 337-462-0177. Serving the community since 1985, choose your hometown pharmacy to fill your prescription needs.
Are you paying your bank to hold your money? If so, it's time to make the switch to a bank with totally free checking. Sabine State Bank offers free checking with no fees, no minimum balance, no balance requirements, no analysis fees, and we still include check images in your statements without a fee. There is even a free small business account. If you really want free checking, stop by one of our convenient 45 locations. Sabine State Bank. Our goal, your future success. Member FDIC.
KVVP Leesville, DeRitter, Fort Polk. Today's Country 105.7.
After one quarter, the Lady Eagles lead Stanley 17-5. Leading the way is Case James with 8 points, couple of threes. Brooklyn Kaz, 6 points. 2 of those baskets off offensive rebounds, and Marley Jones a 3. All 5 from Jade Jones. Now to be Wilson O'Banion to operate. She'll get it over to Calcote. 3 ball from the corner is good. Haley Calcote on the board. Again, Calcote and Ferris, no points in that first quarter. That just shows how deep this Lady Eagles team can be. Again, the issue won't be who can score. It's just who wants to score it. And then again, defensively, as it's Caroline Moss out there right now guarding the perimeter. Micah Alexander. She'll bounce it over. Harper Rutherford with it now, and she'll take a 3, a high riser, and that one is good from the top of the key, and someone other than Jay Jones is into the scorebook for Stanley, and it is now a 3 on the other end. Again, good pace and an offensive rebound by Davis. She'll get it out to Moss, and that one through the hands of Allie, out of bounds, back to Stanley. But again, that 3, man, that one almost hit the rafters. Having a little trouble on the inbound. Good press here from Rosepine, and now Alexander has it. She'll walk it up the floor. Caroline Moss. Again, Coach Kiley has talked so highly about her last year, and she wasn't able to play, but got to work in as a 7th grader, and now as an 8th grader, getting some run here on one of the best teams in the state. Working it around the perimeter are Stanley, and now the layup. Again, Davis affects the shot. Calco looking to push it quickly up to Moss. Moss lines up a 3, catch and shoot. No good, but O'Banion crashes the boards. Unable to corral it, but again, a nice attempt there to crash, and she will be relieved for Raylan Ferris. So some good run there for Allie, and now Raylan back in. Still 3 of the starting 5 on the floor. Now they break the press to the Lady Panthers. Alexander, no numbers. She'll pull it back. Guarded by Moss, tries to take her baseline, and Moss got a piece of it, and that one goes right to Calco. Back on the other end. 6.5 to play here in the half. Rosepine leads 20-8. They'll push it up quick. Case James for 3. That one long, and the long rebound will be corralled by Braylon Weeks and the Lady Panthers into the front court. Weeks will slow it down. Back to the score table goes Brooklyn Kaz.
No, sorry, explain to me, what's the rule on the pressure?
5 seconds.
5 seconds?
Yep.
Okay. I was making sure they didn't change that.
Jones backing down Raylan Ferris. She gets the chance. They'll kick it out. 3 ball, good look. Let off the front rim, and Moss corrals rebound up to Ferris. Coach Kylie imploring the Lady Eagles to push here into the front court. They're leaving Case James wide open. Extra pass. They're working it around. Moss with it now. She'll kick it out. Case James lines it up and knocks it down. Case has 3 of those. Into double figures goes Case James. Again, she shot it well at practice the other day, or yesterday, and it's 23-8. Again, she's already hit 3 of those beyond the arc. Again, great ball movement. This is exactly what it looked like at practice yesterday when I popped in for a minute. Working it around, getting good looks. Jones backs Ferris in, and now a little pull-up shot. Face jumper is no good. Ferris pulls down the rebound. 5:20 to play in the half. Lady Eagles up 15, looking for more. Case James, extra pass into the corner. Now she'll get it back. Baseball pass over to Calco. She'll line up one in the far corner. It's good. Her second three. And a timeout. Stanley, the Lady Eagles, raining them in from beyond the arc. We'll take one with them. 26-8 on the road to the championships on today's Country 105.7.
Jackson Hewitt makes taxes feel like a yacht rock song.
Breeze, give me my biggest tax refund, please. You, me, and a lifetime accuracy guarantee.
And now get $100 just to try Jackson Hewitt. Does your tax person do that?
Say goodbye to that no guarantee tax guy.
Ready to sail through tax season? Go to Jackson Hewitt and you'll be
Reading the refund.
limited time offer for new clients. Participating locations only. Terms at jacksonhewitt.com.
26-8, Lady Eagles lead Stanley. Stanley looking for some answers here as Rosepine is lighting it up from beyond the arc. Into the front court they go. They'll kick it back out to the top. Corralling that one is Braylon. We still no substitutes, I believe, for Stanley yet. Original 5 on the floor, so they must be in pretty good shape here. 6 games. There's 7 games in now. Jones back to the basket. Now she'll turn and face, and no way that one was getting over Raylan Ferris, who's got some length there, and Jones a little frustrated. Again, not a lot of off-ball movement by Stanley when Jones gets it, just kind of stalling out. She's imploring somebody to move, and now that one, referee open. He's in the way. Out of bounds. Turnover. Lady Eagles throw it away there.
I guess it's a little.
Again, you're going to see a lot of that. They're frantic, but when they get going, it's fun to watch. If you think this is fast-paced, wait till you see Fairview. Lady Panthers go 1,000 miles an hour. I need an inhaler.
What if we get the same explosiveness for the boys?
We'll see. That last year the boys lit it up. Again, we will have a boys game to follow. That shot no good. Rebound by Lacasse. She had a great first quarter. Haley up ahead to Moss. Extra pass. And Caroline's got to shoot that one. That's a little bit of unselfishness. The 8th graders got to learn. Just put that one up. She went for the extra pass to the upperclassman Case James. Yeah, she's got to shoot that one next time. But again, a block on this end by Raylan Ferris. They'll have another shot at it. Running the floor is Case James. And the Calco, that one hit in the passing lane. Bodies hit the deck. And the jump ball will keep it with Rosepine. Yeah, look, she's got to learn to be selfish. As now she'll come to the bench. Marley Jones back in. 26-8, Lady Eagles lead halfway through the second quarter. And now they'll get it back as Stanley throws it away.
And honestly, I'm not sure what the coach is trying to do for Stanley, but Jay Jones is going to need some help from somewhere else.
Inside out, nice ball movement. Ferris lines the laces. Jones with it. She'll swing it into the corner. Case James already with 3. She's got 4 from beyond the arc. Case lighting it up. She's got 14 points. She's outscoring the Lady Panthers by herself. 29-8, 3.5 play in the half. Back down on the break. They'll get it back to Jay Jones. Jones swings it over to Micah Alexander. Alexander sees weak splash through the post and ignores that. No movement there. Again, you can tell this is kind of stalling. Now they're setting up the offense. Here they go. Lady Panthers trying to work it around the perimeter. They'll get it back. Jones catch and shoot. That one off the back iron, no good. Great box out by Marley Jones. Case James able to get that. Running the floor. That one poked away from her, but it'll roll right to her teammate, and Calcode has it roll off fingertips. And now we will have a sub. Molly Kate Foshi way down there on the bottom will check in for the first time. She'll check in for Olivia Hatcher. I think that's our first sub of the evening.
Yeah.
Molly Kate Foshi, a 7th grader. Now, Stanley's Class B, so you'll see this a lot. You'll see a lot of 7th and 8th graders playing. You'll see some really good 7th and 8th graders playing. As nice pick there, but then it's thrown away. Lacasse up to Ferris. She is hacked, tries to hook one in, and it won't fall, but Braylon Ferris right to the free throw line, and finally she says Jade Jones picks up the foul. They've been fouling Jade all night, and she finally gets some contact. But you'll see this at the smaller schools. Unless you're a stud at one of the bigger schools, but you'll see a lot of 7th and 8th graders playing when we're on our road here to the championships. But, again, 7th graders, a couple of 8th graders. There's 2 8th graders in the starting lineup for Stanley. Ferris goes over 2, but Jones gets the offensive board to have another crack at it. Raylan with it up top. Guarded there. She'll bounce it in. Nice pass. And Brooklyn McCaz, she's been the beneficiary of some easy baskets there, but yeah, she is 2 off of double figures. And now the lead, 32-8. That one tipped in a passing lane. Ferris steals it. She's fouled. Can't finish, but she'll head to the free throw line. Lady Eagles starting to really enforce their will here with 2:26 to play in a half. Okay, thank you. That foul was on Braylon Weeks. I just asked Mr. Cedric Scott out there. And Raylan knocks in. I got to pay attention. Ferris knocks in a pair. And now back on the other end come the Lady Eagles after the turnover. Nice little Euro step. Finishes off the window. Raylan Ferris going deep in the bag there with a little 4-0 run of her own. It is 36-8 here. Stanley needs a bucket. They have scored just 3 points here in the quarter. That is now under 2 minutes. Jay Jones with it. She had 5, all 5 in the first. Now Allie Wilson-O'Banion walks to the scorer's table. And Coach Kiley able to go at least 8 deep here to start. That is a luxury.
And that is a great game. I would say that is a luxury to do.
Now Case James, who hadn't came off the floor yet, gets her hand in the passing lane. Can't finish that one with the left hand. And now Haley Calco picks up a foul there.
It was kind of a light foul.
Yeah, that was a little ticky-tack, but she's got 4 more. Fun fact, in the scrimmage against Maryville, she picked up 4 in the first quarter of action and then didn't foul again. So, and you couldn't even foul out, so maybe she was acting like she could foul out. O'Banion Wilson now picks up the ball handler Alexander into the front court. 1:15 to play here in the half. Rosepine 36, Stanley 8. Again, just incredible pressure on ball by Rosepine. Brooklyn Lacaz cuts off the dribbler. Now back to Alexander it goes. Wilson picks her pocket into the front court. She goes with the left hand. Shields the defender. Layup no good, but Case will follow it up. Kick it out to Ferris. 3 from the wing. Off the back iron. Long rebound out to Weeks. Weeks into the front court. No numbers. We'll see what happens here. And Case just rips it out of her hand, but out of bounds she goes. Back to the Panthers. Haley Calco will check in. 49 seconds to play, as will Olivia Hatcher for the Lady Panthers. She will relieve Molly Kate Oshie. Brooklyn Lacaz, who's had a heck of a first half here. She'll check out as Calco checks in. They'll get it back up top. Alexander. We'll crossover dribble on O'Banion, then inside out. Bears with the block, and Marley Jones gets the rebound up ahead to Case James with 35 seconds to play. Allie Wilson-O'Banion with it here on the near wing. Case in the corner for 3. That one's good. She's got 5 here in the first half. 17 points for Case. And like we said in the pregame, she's got the ability to light it up quickly. If she gets off to a good start, watch out. 15 seconds to play. Back on the other end, layup no good from Alexander. Rebound from Raylan Ferris. She's got 8 seconds to work with. Looks up at the clock. Into the front court she goes with 5 seconds to play. A little hesitation move, and that's just the quickness there. Jones not able to rotate over and gives her a bump. And slow to get up is Raylan Ferris, but Jay Jones picks up her second foul. No free throws. Been a pretty fast-paced game. Just 3 fouls on Stanley. 3 seconds to play. They'll get it to Case James on the inbound. She'll line one up. That one's short. And the rebound pulled down by Jones, and that ends the half. And Raylan Ferris a little gingerly to the bench. So we'll check on her status. Again, had a hip problem there last season. And again, hopefully she's okay. She'll get to head to the locker room. 39-8, Lady Eagles lead Stanley. This is a road to the championships on today's Country 105.7.
Answer the call. Become an EMT in 12 weeks. Acadian Ambulance and the National EMS Academy are looking for dedicated people just like you to join their upcoming EMT class. With convenient hybrid training, you can become a certified medic and start saving lives. EMT positions are open right here in central Louisiana and across our 4-state service area. This isn't just a job, it's a calling. Seats are limited, so don't wait. Visit becomeamedic.com to get started. That's becomeamedic.com.
The best steakhouse in Leesville, you may ask? Why, that would be the Wagon Master Steakhouse, of course. Cut fresh daily certified Angus beef sirloins, ribeyes, fillets, and so much more. Tender, juicy steaks, chicken, burgers, or even some fried fish. With all the selections on their kid menus, even the pickiest little cowpoke in your family will have their taste buds satisfied. Enjoy one of their many ice-cold draft beer selections. Watch the game while chowing down on one of their delicious appetizers like a tumbleweed or some bacon-wrapped shrimp. Open daily at 11 a.m. Sure hope to see y'all soon at Wagon Master Steakhouse in Leesville.
Hello, this is Sheriff Sam Kraft. The Vernon Parish Sheriff's Office is committed to protecting and serving all citizens of Vernon Parish. Senior citizens need our protection and our watchful eyes. Adult taxpayers deserve law and order, and our youth need encouragement and support in order to succeed. The Vernon Parish Sheriff's Office will continue to work with area law enforcement agencies to provide a safe and wholesome environment for all of our families. We are proud to serve Vernon Parish and to call it home.
Healthcare is so important. That's why choosing the right pharmacy is just as important as seeing the right doctor. You want someone who treats you and your family just like family. Thrifty Way Pharmacy right here in Leesville is just that place. Thrifty Way Pharmacy is locally owned and operated by a caring and knowledgeable staff that will treat you and your family just like family. Thrifty Way cares for our community. Come home. Come to Thrifty Way Pharmacy. Thrifty Way Health Mart, caring for you and about you. Thrifty Way, your hometown choice.
Just as your local State Farm agent combines good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates, you can combine your home and auto. And guess what you'll get? That's right, good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. In fact, State Farm agent David Heyman is your go-to agent in Leesville for service you deserve at the price you want. So try combining home and auto today. State Farm agent David Heyman will help you mix and match things perfectly. Call 337-239-9999 for your surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to underwriting requirements.
Buying, selling, or refinancing your home? Let the Rosepine Title Company work for you. Have a commercial real estate transaction? We can do that too. With over 35 years experience as a full-service real estate title company, we strive to provide personal attention and efficient results throughout the entire settlement process, giving you peace of mind. Give us a call at 337-404-4060 or stop by our office at 116 East Lula Street in Leesville. The team at Rethink Title are proud supporters of our area students and athletes and wish the best of luck on their future endeavors.
Dale Peterson, pharmacist, and the staff at Rosepine Family Pharmacy are proud supporters of the Road to the Championships. Rosepine Family Pharmacy knows that the combination of academics and athletics help young people become well-adjusted citizens. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Call 337-462-0177. Serving the community since 1985, choose your hometown pharmacy to fill your prescription needs.
Are you paying your bank to hold your money? If so, it's time to make the switch to a bank with totally free checking. Sabine State Bank offers free checking with no fees, no minimum balance, no balance requirements, no analysis fees, and we still include check images in your statements without a fee. There is even a free small business account. If you really want free checking, stop by one of our convenient 45 locations. Sabine State Bank. Our goal, your future success. Member FDIC.
Jackson Hewitt makes taxes feel like a yacht rock song.
April breeze, give me my biggest tax refund, please. You, me, and a lifetime accuracy guarantee.
And now get $100 just to try Jackson Hewitt. Does your tax person do that?
Say goodbye to that no guarantee tax guy.
Ready to sail through tax season? Go to Jackson Hewitt and you'll be
Reeling in the refund.
Limited time offer for new clients. Participating locations only. Terms at jacksonhewitt.com.
Answer the call. Become an EMT in 12 weeks. Acadian Ambulance and the National EMS Academy are looking for dedicated people just like you to join their upcoming EMT class. With convenient hybrid training, you can become a certified medic and start saving lives. EMT positions are open right here in central Louisiana and across our 4-state service area. This isn't just a job, it's a calling. Seats are limited, so don't wait. Visit becomeamedic.com to get started. That's becomeamedic.com.
Cecil's Cajun Kitchen in downtown DeRidder is the place to go for seafood, steaks, and good Cajun favorites. With one of the many TVs placed all around the restaurant, you'll be sure to catch your favorite sports while enjoying drink specials to go with fried gator bites or boudin balls. Follow that with a fresh-cut certified Angus steak or some fish tacos. Lots of selections for even the pickiest little eater in your crew. Then your crew can finish up with some fresh beignets. You can even party it up on the patio on Friday and Saturday nights with live music. Cecil's Cajun Kitchen, always ready to help you have a good time.
Hello, this is Sheriff Sam Kraft. The Vernon Parish Sheriff's Office is committed to protecting and serving all citizens of Vernon Parish. Senior citizens need our protection and our watchful eyes. Adult taxpayers deserve law and order, and our youth need encouragement and support in order to succeed. The Vernon Parish Sheriff's Office will continue to work with area law enforcement agencies to provide a safe and wholesome environment for all of our families. We are proud to serve Vernon Parish and to call it home.
Back here in Rosepine, where it was a fantastic first half for the Lady Eagles, who beat Stanley at break 39-8. Sean Larken with you, Derrick Lee to my right, Michael back in studio. Our first broadcast of the 2025-2026 high school basketball season. The road to the championships begins here tonight. Again, we'll have a boys game to follow. Still about 3.5 minutes left on the shoot-around clock. Derrick, this is your first time ever doing basketball, correct?
Yeah.
Look, it's a lot. It's fast-paced.
Yeah.
Like I said, bear with us tonight. I'm knocking the rust off myself. Last game I did was in Hammond last March. No, it wasn't. I'm sorry. I was at Burton Coliseum with the Rosepine Eagles. That was my last game. That was a semifinal.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's been a rusty for me. I've been doing baseball, softball, we've had football season. And again, just wait. I'm sure I'll call it the high school football game of the week at least once or twice. And then Friday night when we're doing the DeRitter game, I'll probably say the road to the championships. I do that sometimes. But again, first half, a good one for the Lady Eagles. They showed off their depth. Again, they went 8 deep in that first half. We may see a lot more than that here in the second half. They're up 31 at the break. But again, led 17-5 after the first quarter. Jade Jones had all 5 for the Stanley Lady Panthers. But then they were able to corral her. And we said it, Stanley's going to need some offensive production from someone else. They had 3 points in that second quarter. It was off of a 3 really early into the quarter. But it was pretty balanced for the Lady Eagles. Look, all 5 starters have scored, and they are led by Case James, who has 5 3-pointers in the first half. And she is lighting them up early. They're leaving her open, too. I don't know. I would have probably got somebody to guard 25 after about the first 3.
How many she got? 4?
She got 5. She got 17 points total, so only one shot inside the arc. But, again, she's getting a lot of space. She leads the way with 17 lead all scores. Brooklyn Lacaz, who had 6 there in that first quarter, a couple of offensive putbacks, but then she's had some easy buckets running the floor, playing defense. She's got 8, second highest leading scorer. Raylan Ferris with 5, all 5 of hers in that second quarter. Also, it'll be interesting to monitor her. She came up a little gingerly there at the end of the half after she was fouled, hit the deck. I think it's not favoring that hip area. And she battled some injury last year. So hopefully she's okay. Looks like she's out there participating in shoot-around. So she had all 5 of hers in that second quarter. Haley Calcote had 6, all of hers in the second quarter, all of hers beyond the arc. And Marley Jones hit a 3 there in the first quarter. Again, just 2 scores. Jade Jones with 5, Harper Rutherford 3 for Stanley. Again, second half. Look, we're up 31. You just want to get out of here healthy. We'll start rotating some players in, and
don't want to start the game.
Yeah, you want to do exactly what you did in the first half. You want to get off to a fast start. You want to take care of the ball, get up early, and then start rotating some other subs in. If you're Rosepine, just get out of here healthy because they got a big week. They're going down for the Tioga tournament. I believe they're going to have Pitkin on Thursday. And I think Tioga on Saturday, I believe, is the schedule. I'll check to make sure on that one. But a big week for the Lady Eagles here. Again, boys game to follow this one, but still have a half to play here in the girls game. Again, we said there are a lot of good teams here in our area this year, and I cannot wait to get started and see everybody in action. I know I talked to Coach Stanifer at Hicks yesterday. He's got a good group, almost all his kids back. The Pitkin girls who we were talking about, Rosepine has later this week, they brought everybody back, as did the reigning champions in Class C who are in action tonight against Ash, girls only. That is a fantastic matchup. Simpson Lady Broncos, that group is fun to watch. And, again, after a 44-2 season last year, expectations are to have that again. Lady Eagles started going from left to right on your radio dial. A miss at the rim by Marley Jones. And the rebound cleared by Stanley, again, trailing Rosepine 39-8. Calco picks up Micah Alexander.
Calco been doing a good job with phenomenal perimeter work on Alexander, not
Yeah,
not really give her
she
space
can't
to
even.
breathe.
Yeah, she can't even get inside the perimeter.
And the few times she has been met with 2 or 3 defenders at a time.
There's nice ball fake, then the shot. Nice job by Jay Jones to block it. Ends up into the hands underneath the basket to Lacaz, who gets it out to Raylan Ferris. Kick out, Case James. Top of the key. That one off the back iron and off the top, but it goes right to Marley Jones. Haley Calco gets it inside out. At the elbow goes Ferris. A little ball fake. She is tied up, but fouled. Good effort there, though. That's Harper Rutherford trying to tie up Raylan. But again, you've seen it already. A couple of second and third chance opportunities for the Lady Eagles. Now James off the inbound. Cash. Case James picking up right where she left off. She's got 20. And if this game's a little bit closer, she'd probably let that number climb. But again, right now it's 42-8. Minute and a few seconds gone here in the second half. Haley Calco picking up Alexander 40 feet from the basket.
Now picking up right where she left off in the first half.
And now the closeout 3-ball in the corner is long. Nice job by Ferris to affect that shot. Up ahead to Case James. She'll give it off. Lacaz runs the floor. Lays it up and in with the right hand from the left side. Lacaz into double figures, the second Lady Eagle to do so. 44-8. 6:25 to play in the ball game. Back come the Lady Panthers. Man, active on the perimeter are the Lady Eagles. That long 3 by Rutherford is no good. Scramble for it here, and Lady Eagles unable to corral it, so it'll be Stanley basketball. That was Rutherford who got up a shot in the second quarter, knocked it down. She had a good look there. 44-8. Again, Coach Kiley still coaching them up over there to my right. And his group coming out of the locker room just as intense on the defensive end. Off the inbound, Marley Jones. Nice job not to foul. That shot no good. Case James runs the floor. Bounce pass to Calco. Calco is hammered. Count the basket and the foul as Calco's still down. She took a shot there from Jay Jones. Jones just trying to affect the play. And the basket is good. Calco knocked it the next week. She'll clear out the tears and the cobwebs. And Coach Kiley going to take that smart timeout to let her gather herself before she has to knock in this free throw. 46-8, Lady Eagles lead. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the road to the championships.
Healthcare is so important. That's why choosing the right pharmacy is just as important as seeing the right doctor. You want someone who treats you and your family just like family. Thrifty Way Pharmacy right here in Leesville is just that place. Thrifty Way Pharmacy is locally owned and operated by a caring and knowledgeable staff that will treat you and your family just like family. Thrifty Way cares for our community. Come home. Come to Thrifty Way Pharmacy. Thrifty Way Health Mart, caring for you and about you. Thrifty Way, your hometown choice.
Amber over at the score table to my left gives me some, what is this? A Smarties, like a gummy Smartie.
They're like a marshmallow.
Okay.
They're really good.
All right, we're going to snack on that as Haley Calco.
Let's see if you got these cobwebs shaking out.
Aim at the middle one.
Okay.
And Haley Calco completes the and one after taking a hard foul. Got the basket.
That is Jones' third.
Yeah, third foul on Jay Jones. And again, they run basically everything through her. Ferris trying to stay in front of her and Marley Jones now double teamed. And so if you're Stanley, you got to find somebody. Oh, this is a young group too. We talked about it. They start 2 8th graders. They've got a freshman that starts as well. And Brooklyn Lacaz ties up Alexander. Again, Brooklyn Lacaz taking this jump. The fun part about doing this, Derek, is when you've done it, this is my now 5th year. So I've had a full senior class graduate. So like we talked about Amaya Shine earlier, she was a freshman and now she's gone. That means I've done this way too long. I'm getting old. But seeing the progress of all the athletes that I saw start or maybe not getting to start and then coming off the bench now, it's pretty cool to see. And so far, Brooklyn Cavs looking like one of those that's taking the next step as well. Alexander trying to get to the rack there, and she's going to be fouled on the way. We'll see who they get. Haley Calco picks up her second. But, yeah, I've seen, last year one of the Anna Coca had a couple that were just didn't factor into the rotation the year before that became big parts of what they did and had success. So that's the fun part about this is getting to see the athletes grow and improve. Alexander, smooth off the window. She has her first points and the first points for the Lady Panthers in the quarter. It's 47-10. Hot potato over there on the far side goes through Calco's hands and Case James. So it'll be a turnover.
And shout out to Calco because she's not really has done her.
She's still kind of looking rough. Like, she's
Yeah.
still going through it out there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And she's still playing hound basketball on the defensive side.
Again, she probably sees 3 ball handlers there up front. She's guarding the middle one. Weeks with it now, and she'll get it out to Harper Rutherford. Rutherford pops it back out to Alexander. Alexander with it. 3:24 left to play in the third quarter. Rosepine by 37. Rutherford, a little elbow to create some space, throws it into the backcourt. I'm not sure if that was tipped or not. It was not, so it'll be a turnover back to Rosepine. Again, defensive intensity has not let up from the jump. Even with this big lead, Rosepine is staying with it. And again, it's, when you're playing a team that you're up big against, you can kind of get a little lackadaisical, but this is what you want to see. You don't want to see you go to sleep on the defensive end. Ferris kicks it on the kick out from Calcote. Penetrate, dribble, kick out to Case James. 2:50 to play in the third. Nice cut by Marley Jones. Tried to go high off the window, no good. Jade Jones with the rebound into the front court. She goes, trying to run the break here, and she will check up and let the rest of her teammates join her. Braylon Weeks with it. She'll bounce it back to Micah Alexander. Alexander pulls it back out. 2:33 to play here in quarter number 3. Again, we'll have a boys game to follow. Off the screen, the pop-out 3 is no good from Weeks. Rebound ends up in the hands of Raylan Ferris. A little behind-the-back dribble, showing off the fans here, and she'll kick it to Jones. Jones thought about the 3. Now she'll give it to James on the handoff. Nice backdoor cut from Calcote. Extra pass. And they just forget about Brooklyn Lacasse there because she's been able to just have the extra pass and easy lay-in a couple of times. She's got 12. And now Coach Kiley's starting to point fingers over on the bench. He's about to hockey line sub it here, so that's when it gets fun. Another 2 minutes into the third quarter. 49-10 Eagles. Nice inside-out pass there. 3 ball is good. And Braylon Weeks, just like the number on her jersey, hits a 3. 49-13. Quickly up ahead. Lacasse makes the contact, can't finish, but she'll head to the free throw line, and that is the 4th on Jade Jones. But again, the bigs running the floor for the Lady Eagles. This has been the MO all summer long. And now Brooklyn Lacasse, who's into double figures. She's got 12. She'll head to the free throw line. First free throw gets the home roll off the front iron and good. She's got 5 here in the quarter. .1:15 to play in the quarter. Lacasse, that one a lot better looking shot than the first, and that one nothing but nylon. Deep 3 for Rutherford out there, and that one misses. Long rebound out to Case James. She's looking to push up ahead to Calcote. Calcote puts on the brakes and lays it in just like that. Lady Eagles run the floor and pick up 2 in transition. It is 53-13. We are under a minute.
And that is the third Eagle in double figures.
It's good math, Derek. It's Calcote's 5, has her with 11. Catch and shoot, corner shot, that's a good look, but it does not go. Yeah, that's one of the better looks that Stanley's had here. 35 seconds to play. Penetrate, kick out, extra pass. Lacasse lines up a 3. That one a little too long. Tap out, stays with Stanley. They'll get it into the hands of Alexander with 25 seconds to play. A little hesitation dribble around Case James. She'll go in. That one blocked by Ferris into the hands of Lacasse up to Jones. To James, 3. That one long off the back iron, and the chip nearly.
I'm not a big fan of that. I'm not a big fan of that shot.
Well, I can tell you, I guess that's the only kind of time you take it when it's 40 points. That's probably it. And it's a heat check. So with the running clock, that will signal the end of the third quarter. It's been all Lady Eagles here in the opener. They lead 53-13. You're listening to the Road to the Championships on today's Country 105.7.
Just as your local State Farm agent combines good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates, you can combine your home and auto. And guess what you'll get? That's right, good neighbor service with surprisingly great rates. In fact, State Farm agent David Heyman is your go-to agent in Leesville for service you deserve at the price you want. So try combining home and auto today. State Farm agent David Heyman will help you mix and match things perfectly. Call 337-239-9999 for your surprisingly great rates. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Individual premiums will vary by customer. All applicants subject to underwriting requirements.
Buying, selling, or refinancing your home? Let the Rethink Title Company work for you. Have a commercial real estate transaction? We can do that too. With over 35 years experience as a full-service real estate title company, we strive to provide personal attention and efficient results throughout the entire settlement process, giving you peace of mind. Give us a call at 337-404-4060 or stop by our office at 116 East Lula Street in Leesville. The team at Rethink Title are proud supporters of our area students and athletes and wish the best of luck on their future endeavors.
Sydney Davis starts off the fourth.
And what is
Rear layup, and now a steal, and she is running the floor. She'll pull it back out. Lady Eagles 55-13. Caroline Broussard dragged that pivot foot before she got her face.
You did that too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, almost had her eyeball taken out the door over there on the floor of the blow by, but couldn't keep that pivot foot. That's probably why she couldn't see. So, again, Sydney Davis with the early two. It's Caroline Moss, Sydney Davis, Sky Brownlee, I believe, out there, and Allie Wilson-O'Banion with Catherine Broussard. So, a new five. That'll probably be the last time we see the starters for the Lady Eagles. Again, that was a 14-5 quarter in favor of Rosepine to push their lead. And now Micah Alexander working it inside. She'll go back out to Olivia Hatcher. Hatcher back to Braylon Weeks. 6.5 play in the ball game. Again, we'll have a boys game to follow. Good hands there by Wilson O'Banion. Hitting the deck, saving that is Shania Samuels. So a couple of new faces in for the Lady Panthers as well. Weeks with it, guarded by Davis up top. Davis, a lot of length there. And she'll make Weeks give it up back to Alexander. Good defense here from Caroline Moss. Guarding about 45 feet from the basket near the midcourt logo. Weeks with it, trying to get around Davis. She'll penetrate kick, and that'll be a turnover into the cheerleaders. Back to Rosepine it goes, and there is former Rosepine Eagles boys coach Logan Maddox across the way, now Leesville vice principal. Quickly on the other end, O'Banion with the layup off the window and in. Her first bucket as a Rosepine Lady Eagle. 57-13, 5:46 to play. Micah Alexander gets it over to Weeks. Stanley going from right to left on your radio dial. Again, this is a Stanley team already with 6 games under their belt.
And they're 4-2.
4-2.
About to be 4-3, but
yeah, look,
they came in looking.
Like we said, this is a team. They're going to have a lot of people not be able to match up with Jay Jones in Class B.
Ashton Davis is checking in for the first time.
Yep, she'll check in at the next dead ball. Good defense by Moss. She is not letting Alexander breathe over there on the far side.
She's replicating what Falco
looks exactly like Haley Davis. Guarded there. Weeks was guarded by Davis in a tough finish. That's Braylon Weeks has got 5 here, all in the second half. Sky Brownlee 3 ball misses everything and trying to save it. And it'll stay with Lady Eagles. Olivia Hatcher unable to do so. And now we'll have a couple of subs. Shania Samuels out. The aforementioned Hatcher out as well. New Isabella Ballard gets her first bit of run, and we'll try to find that other 5. Step back 3 from O'Banion is good. Allie Wilson O'Banion's got 5 here in the quarter. He said, I got to get mine here. It was
Ballard, the number 30.
All right. Yeah, Isabella Ballard. That's right. So Alexander with it guarded by Moss. Moss has not scored, but Alexander's going to have nightmares here. Look at this. Crossover dribble. Now into a sea of Lady Eagles. We've got a whistle.
Caroline Moss will pick up her first foul.
And what a soft foul. I'm waiting on Coach Kiley to look over. Go. That one, we can't be calling those hand checks. That's Moss's first. It'll stay with the Lady Panthers. A crossover dribble from Weeks. Kinley Wilson O'Banion getting ready to check in down here below us at the scores table. 3.5 to play, 60-15, Lady Eagles. It's been a Rosepine from the jump.
Coach didn't seem like he didn't really care about much about that little hand check.
He didn't know, so I was getting her to look over here. Molly Kate Foshi back in, and she'll turn it over.
To look like a travel.
Yep, that's what the call was. Yeah, the one thing, not many fouls in this game. Like, not many just ticky-tack, reach-ins. Just one foul here in the half. Kinley Wilson O'Banion gets her first bucket.
That ain't take long.
No, look, he worked up a lather out there. Usually, that's what's got to happen.
You got to get a couple steps in, get your feet wet.
You got to run back and forth. And now, checking in. Oh, my goodness, I didn't even let's see, that's going to be Camille Warren checking in at the next dead ball. We'll have to add her in. See, I ran out of room. That's why I was panicking on my chart this morning. And now it will be Camille Warren, so you'll just have to write her in because I don't have that. I ran out of space. And Caroline Moss will check out. 2:22 to play.
Oh, we didn't even notice that Sky Brownlee was in the game.
Oh yeah, we did. We got it.
Okay. And
Wilson O'Banion with a nice finish at the rim. She's got 7. Oh, Hallie. 64-15. 2 minutes play here in this one. It's been all Lady Eagles. Now Sky Brownlee. Her brother Manny graduated last year. Great player for the Eagles.
Good catch, sir.
And active hands over there in the bleachers. Wilson O'Banion operates. She'll bounce it down to Kinley. Kinley back to the basket. A little spin move. Can't get it off the window with 1:39 to play. Stanley will control the rebound. 64-15. Lady Eagles will be 1-0. They got a couple games this week up in Tioga at the tournament. Pitkin Thursday and Tioga, I believe, on Saturday. And if I'm wrong, I'll try to correct that. Here comes Mr. Odom, principal. Layup is good. I believe that was
Braylon Weeks.
Weeks is starting to light it up here with 7. Running the floor is Kinley O'Banion. You can't get that one to go. That one pops out, and now Weeks with it. Final 70 seconds of this one.
She's 1 for 3 in this quarter after that first quick 2 points.
Yeah, but look, she's getting them up.
No, hey, it works.
And we'll have a whistle. And look, she's all in the scorebook. Kinley picks up
her first
foul.
I didn't even have it.
No, I just saw. I didn't put a 1 through 5 on that foul chart. Yeah, I scrambled today to get this one in.
I'm not mad at you.
I had to do this and our short and gridiron gumbo show. Block under the rim, and now
we do our picks.
No, we will. That's what I said. We got plenty of action in between. We got a foul underneath the basket. And that is Kinley picking up her second. But again, blocked the first one, and now at the line. I believe that is Molly Kate Foshi, 7th grader.
Yeah.
And the free throw is good as the clock winds here with the running clock. Molly Kate's first point. Again, 7th grader. That means her coach has her for 5 years. No, 6. My math, terrible.
Man.
8 seconds left. Second free throw is good. So the 7th grader knocks it down a pair. 2 seconds. 1. O'Banion with a heave kills the cheerleaders over in the corner, and the horn sounds. And that will do it. The Lady Eagles open the season in emphatic fashion. Case James with 20. Brooklyn LeCaz 14. Ailey Calcutt with 11. So 3 Lady Eagles in double figures. They start 1-0. They defeat Stanley 64-19. And again, Stanley, there are going to be days where the Lady Panthers will have much easier opponents to play. They ran into a buzzsaw here in the season opener for the Lady Eagles. Stanley falls to 4-3. Rosepine now 1-0. We'll take a break. I have to find the roster for the boys game because I still don't have one. So we'll come back, set the stage for our game number 2 between the Eagles and the Panthers. It's the road to the championships on today's Country 105.7.
Dale Peterson, pharmacist, and the staff at Rosepine Family Pharmacy are proud supporters of the Road to the Championships. Rosepine Family Pharmacy knows that the combination of academics and athletics help young people become well-adjusted citizens. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Call 337-462-0177. Serving the community since 1985, choose your hometown pharmacy to fill your prescription needs.
Are you paying your bank to hold your money? If so, it's time to make the switch to a bank with totally free checking. Sabine State Bank offers free checking with no fees, no minimum balance, no balance requirements, no analysis fees, and we still include check images in your statements without a fee. There is even a free small business account. If you really want free checking, stop by one of our convenient 45 locations. Sabine State Bank. Our goal, your future success. Member FDIC.
Jackson Hewitt makes taxes feel like a yacht rock song.
Please, give me my biggest tax refund, please. You, me, and a lifetime accuracy guarantee.
And now get $100 just to try Jackson Hewitt. Does your tax person do that?
Say goodbye to that no guarantee tax guy.
Ready to sail through tax season? Go to Jackson Hewitt and you'll be... Limited time offer for new clients. Participating locations only. Terms at jacksonhewitt.com.
Answer the call. Become an EMT in 12 weeks. Acadian Ambulance and the National EMS Academy are looking for dedicated people just like you to join their upcoming EMT class. With convenient hybrid training, you can become a certified medic and start saving lives. EMT positions are open right here in central Louisiana and across our 4-state service area. This isn't just a job, it's a calling. Seats are limited, so don't wait. Visit becomeamedic.com to get started. That's becomeamedic.com.
Great food, great drinks, and a great time? You're sure to find all that and maybe more at Double D Steakhouse in DeRidder. Open daily at 11 a.m. They are ready to serve you juicy burgers, delicious chicken dishes, and cut daily certified Angus beef steaks, all cooked over a mesquite grill. Complement your entree with a loaded baked potato, some steamed veggies, or any of their many side selections. Watch your favorite sports teams on one of their mini TVs while enjoying an ice-cold draft beer or one of their many popular drink specials. Double D Steakhouse, located on Highway 171 in DeRidder, for great food, great drinks, and a great time.
Welcome back in. Road to the Championships. Game number 2 here in the boys game in Rosepine. It'll be the Eagles and the Stanley Panthers moments from now. Again, they're getting some shots up here in the warm-up lines. Sean Larken with you, Derrick Lee to my right. Mike Holt back in studio. Just joining us, the Lady Eagles win big in their season opener over the Lady Panthers of Stanley, 64-19. Again, just an emphatic start. Good shooting from beyond the arc. And Lady Eagles now 1-0. Stanley drops to 4-3. And we shift gears to